Hey everyone, what if I told you we're going on a bit of a treasure hunt today? Now, we're not looking for pirate gold, okay? We're actually looking for your own missing money right here in the state of Maryland. So let's jump right in.
Over $1 billion. Yeah, you heard that right, 1 billion with a B. That's the absolutely jaw-dropping amount of unclaimed assets currently sitting just totally safely in the Maryland Treasury. It's literally just waiting for its rightful owners to step forward and claim it. And honestly, the best part? A piece of that massive pie might actually belong to you.
Now, I know what you're probably thinking right now. Okay, this sounds like a total scam. But check this out. This is a real quote from a Reddit user who followed the exact steps we're going to cover in this explainer today. They found $480 from way back in 2015, entirely by surprise. They literally said it made their Christmas. So everyday people are finding real money, and it can genuinely impact your life. You know, whether that's paying off a random bill or just treating yourself.
So let's de-jargon this right out of the gate. What exactly do we mean by unclaimed property? Well, it's simply financial assets. Think dormant bank accounts, uncashed payroll checks, maybe a forgotten utility deposit, or even insurance proceeds, where the business holding the money has basically just lost contact with the owner for a set amount of time. And instead of the bank just getting to keep your money, because that wouldn't be fair, right? The law requires them to hand it over to the state government. The state then acts like this giant secure vault, keeping your forgotten money completely safe until you come along and claim it.
Here is our roadmap for today's explainer. First, we'll uncover the unclaimed property secret. Second, searching for your money. Third, the online claim process. Fourth, mistakes to avoid. And finally, what happens next?
All right, Section 1, the unclaimed property secret, understanding the state's vault. Let's dive into this. You might be wondering, are people actually getting this money back? Well, the answer is a massive, resounding yes. This system really works. I mean, just in the last fiscal year alone, Maryland successfully returned over $121 million to its residents. So yeah, this is a highly active, incredibly successful program run by the Comptroller of Maryland, and it's completely dedicated to reuniting Marylanders with their lost cash.
So how does your money actually end up there in the first place? Well, it all comes down to a legal concept called a dormancy period. Basically, for most assets, like your everyday checking or savings accounts, uncashed wages, or even stuff left in a safe deposit box, if you haven't touched it or talked to the holder for 3 years, it legally goes dormant. At that point, the business absolutely must hand those funds over to the state. Now, some things do take a bit longer, like traveler's checks, which have a 15-year dormancy period, but the core idea is exactly the same. The state steps in and takes custody so the business doesn't just absorb your hard-earned funds.
Moving right along to Section 2, searching for your money. Basically, your treasure map.
Now, searching might seem as simple as just typing in your current name and hitting enter, right? But to be a true pro at this, you kind of need a strategy. Here's some of the most effective tactics. First off, you'll definitely want to search not just your current name, but maiden names or any weird name variations. Second, always check your past addresses. Sometimes a tiny typo in your zip code 5 years ago is the exact reason a check never reached you. But here's the absolute best pro tip. Look up your deceased relatives. Searching for parents or grandparents is just a brilliant way to uncover inherited funds or estate assets that your family literally didn't even know existed. Oh, and finally, if you run a business or a nonprofit, for sure search those corporate names too.
Okay, so where exactly do you go to do this search? Well, if you live in Maryland right now, or honestly, if you've ever lived there, your absolute go-to tool is claimitmd.gov. That's the official, legit database for the Maryland Comptroller. But wait, what if you've moved across state lines? Like, say you moved from Virginia to Maryland. If that's you, then you absolutely must check missingmoney.com as well. That one acts as this huge nationwide database that connects multiple state registries together. Using both of these just ensures you aren't leaving any stone unturned.
All right, Section 3, the online claim process. Let's talk about unlocking the vault.
Now, because the state is guarding over $1 billion here, they obviously have some pretty strict but totally necessary evidentiary standards to prevent fraud. Basically, you gotta prove you are who you say you are. If you're the original owner of the funds, you're gonna need a government-issued photo ID, proof of your social security number, and, this one is absolutely crucial, a proof of address that links you to the address where the asset was originally reported. Something like an old utility bill works perfectly. Now, if you're claiming money as an heir, you still need your ID, sure, but you'll also need to provide the original owner's certified death certificate and the relevant estate papers. Honestly, do yourself a huge favor and gather all these documents before you start clicking around. It'll save you a ton of time.
So once you've got those documents digitized and ready to go, the actual submission part is incredibly manageable. Actually, Maryland recently modernized this whole shebang using a portal called Maryland One Stop. It's super easy. Step 1, just create a free one-stop account. Step 2, when you find your property on claimitmd.gov, it'll give you a specific claim number. You just pop that number into One Stop. Step 3, upload those IDs and proof documents we literally just talked about. And Step 4, submit the online form, which, if you're curious, is officially known as the COT-ST912. And that's it. It really is a totally streamlined digital process.
Okay, moving to Section 4, mistakes to avoid, evading the traps.
Let's talk about the most frequent errors people make, because we want this to be smooth sailing for you. Missing an old utility bill that proves you actually lived at the address attached to the funds? Yeah, that is by far the fastest way to get your claim delayed. Also, submitting a claim for a deceased relative, but forgetting to attach the death certificate and the proper probate paperwork, that will bring the whole process to a grinding halt. And please don't skip searching just because you think the amount might be too small. Seriously, there is zero minimum threshold to claim what is legally yours. But honestly, the absolute biggest mistake of all is that very first one, paying someone else to do this for you.
Let's just vigorously debunk a super common myth right now. You absolutely, positively do not need to hire a third-party finder or pay some ridiculous percentage fee to get your own money back. Maryland's state program is 100% free of charge. In fact, Maryland law actually makes it completely unenforceable for a third party to charge you a recovery fee within 24 months of the property being turned over to the state. So please, do not pay anyone to do this. You have all the tools you need to claim it directly, for free, right now.
Which brings us to Section 5. What happens next? Claiming your treasure.
So what's really interesting here is managing your expectations after you click Submit. Once you hit that button on the Maryland One Stop portal, the clock officially starts. Here's a pretty realistic timeline for you. In weeks 1 through 4, the Unclaimed Property Division's compliance team is busy reviewing your uploaded documents, just to make sure your claim is totally valid. Around weeks 4 to 6, if you happen to forget a document, or maybe they just need a clearer picture of your ID, they will definitely reach out to you. But if everything is perfect from the get-go, you can generally expect the processing to wrap up and your funds to be returned to you by weeks 6 to 8. Honestly, for a government agency managing $1 billion vault, that's a remarkably efficient turnaround.
Now, if you run into a highly complicated issue, say, I don't know, a complex estate involving multiple heirs, don't panic. The Compulture's office is actually incredibly accessible. You'll always start your search at claimitmd.gov, but if you hit a real roadblock, you can easily email them at unclaimed@marylandtaxes.gov or just call their Baltimore local support line at 410-767-1700 during normal weekday business hours. They're literally there to help reunite you with your property.
All right, we have covered the vault, the search tools, the paperwork, and the timeline. Now it's entirely in your hands. Remember, over $1 billion is waiting to be claimed in Maryland right this very minute. So how much of it belongs to you? I strongly urge you to just pause this explainer, open a new tab, go to claimitmd.gov, and do a quick search for your name, your past addresses, and your relatives right now. You literally have nothing to lose and potentially a whole lot to gain. After all, isn't it time your money finally came home?
And just before we wrap up, this explainer is intended for informational purposes only and does not constitute legal or financial advice. Always consult with a qualified professional for advice specific to your individual circumstances.